So the next tutorial there is how to create the model inside the Laravel. Okay. So Laravel, we know there's a MVC, MVC frameworks. Right? So we will start from create the model. Right? Go to model. Okay. So the model, right, basically will based on the ER diagram, right? So for example, we will create the category and the product inside our tutorial. Right? So we create two model. Okay? And the relationship between the category and the model, there is a category have many product. Right? So with this that using this case, right, to create the model inside the Laravel. So the command also using the PHP artisan, right? The command is the PHP artisan make the category, and here we will add a parameter -m, means there is a in the same time also create the migrations. Artisan make model. Be careful for the Mac model. There is no spacing between the Mac and the model. After that, spacing category. Okay. Following by the category, there is a name. The name inside the Laravel. Okay. So -m means the migration. Migration, there is a file we create by the Laravel, and after that we run the PHP artisan migrate. It will generate the table for you inside the MySQL. Of course, you need to make sure your MySQL is running. Okay. So after that, it will generate successfully. It will come out the message, and you can be checked. You will have the new migration file inside here. So there's a category. So by default, it will create the basic field. It haven't created yet because we haven't using the command PHP artisan migrate. So if you come out with the default setting, ID and the timestamp, that's a default. Right? So in the same time, after you create a model, it will come up with the default file for category. Right? So by default, there is empty lah. Right? It's just a name only. Right? So what can we do now? Okay. So inside the category and ID, actually we need the name. Okay. So now we'll continue to configure about the migration file. Right? So we know inside the category we have the two field. One is the ID, the other one there is the name. Okay? So before you migrate, you need to set up the migration file. Okay? String name. Okay? ID and name. Okay? Based on our category lah. Okay? Okay. So before we set the relation, right, or in the same time, of course, we need to know we need to create one more model called product. Right? Product. Right? Product. Right? So the product we have more than that. So that I direct copy and paste. Okay. So inside the product, we have the name, description, price, image, quantity, and one more, there's the category ID, right? Why? Because the category and the product relation, there is one category have many product. So inside the product, you need to add the category ID. Right? So after that, right? So after that, okay, we need to set the relation, right, between the product and category. So inside the product, right, model, right? We go to the model, go to the model, product model. Okay, it comes with the empty one, the product model. Right? So we will set, right? We will set the protected viewable, right? Viewable name means, right? We add the viewable, right? Right? Means, right? Right? We able, okay, update the field, right? Update the field inside the table, right? If you want to uh, update the field inside the table, we need to define the field we able to update 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only these 6 field we can be update. The rest cannot. There is a restrict by the Laravel. So inside the table, actually we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So ID and the timestamp we cannot be modified through the Laravel. So this is one of the security, right? One of the security feature, right? Feature, right? To protect the data inside the Laravel, right? So if you add one more field inside the Laravel table, you need to define again, add one more field, and the rest, right? There is add the relationship. Let's add the relationship. Okay. Public function category. Right. Right. So here there is a return. Right. This belong to means category have many product. Right. So we need to set the belongs to. Right. So in the many site product, so we will add the belongs to. Right. We add the belongs to. So in the same time, you need to set the relationship inside the category, right? So our table is many over here, right? So we also will require to set the relationship inside the category, right? So inside the category, we have the uh, make sure the typing, right? Make sure the spelling. Okay. Set the category, right? And then send one. Right. So category only one. ID and hyphen no need to fillable. Only the name. Okay. Here is a product. Right. Okay. But inside the category, we will set up there is a has many. Means category has many product. One category has many product. One to many. Okay. So after done everything, okay, we save all lah. Save all file. Okay. 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 So before we migrate, okay, actually we need to done all the model. After that we migrate. Okay. Okay. If not, okay, you may move out the file first. Move to the factory. Right? You can move the file to factory. Cut cut and paste over here. Okay, we move the file. Right? If not, when you run the PHP migrate, it will come out the error. Right? Migrate. Okay. Because before that we already have the user file. Okay. So now we will migrate again. Okay. Okay. So we have the other four, the other two. Okay. Product and category. It will generate for you. Right? So done.